In the next section, we will continue discussing a highly advanced and formidable adversary that we face daily, especially when engaging in trading. That is our ego. Ego here refers to greed, anger, delusion, arrogance, fear, regret, expectation, blame. Emotions such as sadness, joy, anger, hatred, resentment, excitement, anxiety. All of these exist within us. The ego is essentially us. Every day when you wake up, when your mind is active, when you work, or when you engage in daily activities or entertainment, your ego is always there right inside you, just waiting for a situation to trigger it. On a beautiful morning, a day like any other, when you're on your way to work, your car suddenly breaks down. The engine stops in the middle of the road. You get furious, because why did the car break down at this moment? The intensity of your anger will increase significantly if you had a terrible evening yesterday, like arguing with your wife, for example. This morning, you have an important meeting with a partner to sign a contract. Time starts to pass faster. You begin to feel worried, nervous, and afraid that you will be late, and then you are indeed late. The contract is cancelled. You feel sorrowful and regretful about why you were so unlucky at that moment. You start blaming the car for breaking down. You hurriedly contact your connections, hoping to salvage the contract, or at least find a similar one, but you only receive complaints and blame from the related associates. And you go home in despair. Well, you see, in everyday life, a simple event can trigger a chain of egos within you, consuming a lot of your energy, health, willpower, and quality of life. It would be terrible if this kept happening every day, every hour, every minute. And that is exactly what happens to a trader in their trading work. When participating in this fierce market, our inner selves are constantly attacked and assaulted because everything happens too quickly. Every time we engage in trading, our ego rises and dances continuously. Depending on different situations, our inner state will vary. When the market is rising strongly and all indicators are positive, you start to experience FOMO, fear of missing out. Greed arises, fearing that you will miss the opportunity to get rich, and you start buying at an unreasonable entry point when the price has already risen significantly. You firmly believe and hope that it will continue to rise. But no, your prediction was wrong, and you got stuck at the top. Your account suffered losses. You begin to feel worried and fearful, hastily placing a sell order at a loss because you fear the price will continue to drop. Ironically, a few days after you sold everything, the price rises again, even stronger than before. And once again, your FOMO appears. This time, both greed and anger emerge. You want to revenge the market, so you place a larger buy order with more capital, still believing the price will continue to rise and you will recover the lost money. Oh, this time you are lucky. The price rises as expected. You break even and even make an additional 5 to 10% profit. But you don't cut the order immediately and continue to hold, once again, greed and hope that the price will continue to rise and you will make even more profit. This time, Mr. Market showed no mercy and delivered a fatal blow. The price began to plummet sharply, turning your account from profit to loss. Learning from the previous experience, you didn't cut your losses, thinking the price would recover as it did before. But strangely, the price continued to drop significantly. You added more capital to DCA, dollar cost averaging, at a lower price, but the price kept falling deeper. The market was bleak, with losses everywhere. You started to feel regret, blaming yourself for not taking profits when the price was rising. Discouraged and disappointed, your spirit was disturbed, regretting and thinking about the lost money, but still hoping the price would rise again because you hadn't closed the order. The next day, when you opened your account, the losses had worsened and the price continued to fall. You felt pain and panic as your savings and borrowed money were disappearing day by day. You rushed to social media, reading news to see if you could find out why the price was dropping and possibly find a new opportunity. Then you came across a very convincing analysis saying that this stock would rise in the near future. You blindly believed it without digging deeper, checking or verifying the information because the losses had made you lose your rationality, making you infatuated and foolish. You lost patience with the order you were holding, so you painfully cut your losses to get capital for a new order. This time, with the desire to recover the lost money and once again wanting to take revenge on the market, you decided to all in. But no miracle happened. The market remained bleak, and your new order continued to fall sharply. Your account suffered heavy losses and was nearly bankrupt. Wait a minute. Did I describe this process as happening too quickly? In reality, in this brutal market, everything happens incredibly fast. If you slow down this process, really slow it down, you will see it happening in business, investment, trading, or in everyday life, but at a much slower pace compared to trading. It's just that in trading, everything happens too quickly. It reveals all the inner nature of our souls, all the most primitive, wild emotions of humans from ancient times to modern times, because we are human and everyone has those egos. Do you find the above cycle familiar? I believe that 99% of traders, when they first enter the market, will have to go through this process, and the important thing is who will survive to continue, because it is an extremely harsh test from Mr. Market to select those who are persistent, persevering, and continue this fascinating journey. Many difficulties and challenges lie ahead, and these egos will follow you throughout your trading journey and your entire life. We will gradually learn how to manage and control them, placing them in appropriate positions in the following videos. We cannot avoid the ego, because it is us. We are the ego. Therefore, instead of letting it control and manipulate us, let's slowly learn together how to manage it and turn it into a proficient weapon to continue this trading journey full of opportunities and challenges. Remember that where there are many treasures and gold, there are also many traps, and it is the graveyard of many people. Therefore, to find the treasure, first learn how to survive. Thank you for taking the time to watch the entire video. If you found it enjoyable and useful, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or thoughts about the ego, let's discuss them together in the comments.